Well, the place I've brought you to is the Carousel restaurant, as you can see here. And my first 12 years of my life really rotated around the couple of blocks surrounding this restaurant. I started my career in landscape architecture in 2003. When I finished that program, I returned here back home and started to work in ecological projects. As soon as I got elected in 2011, I started promoting those kinds of projects as deputy critic of infrastructure and transport. And I think that using a tool like, say, the gas tax transfer, that we could promote more of these projects for our municipalities to make them more sustainable and more ecologically responsible. Water is our most important resource. And there's the spiritual element of water and how it affects us. There's the survival element, how we need that resource to survive. But also there's the economic idea of water. Well, for about 50 years, 50, 60 years, governments, liberal and conservative, has said that there's a choice to be made between the economy and the ecology. And we've been saying for the same amount of time that you don't have to make that choice, that the two can work together. When you look at the World Economic Forum, their indicators of competitiveness, global competitiveness of economies, you'll see that the top 10 economies are all ones that have embraced sustainable development. And through this comes innovation, through this challenge. And that's what we've been working on for the past 20 years in the party. My first passion was the arts. So from a young age, from my teenage years, I wanted to be an artist. So I did acting, painting, drawing, photography, you name it, I tried all the arts. And so it's something that's very important to me. What we found is that in the Anglophone community in Quebec, the level of artistic practice is higher than in other groups in the country. And so it's really a way of expressing our identity and keeping our identity. Arts and culture are part of their identity and keeps their community thriving. Well, one of the values of our party that separates us from the other parties is that we believe in deep consultations with the community. Our idea going forward has been to hold public assemblies with people to get their ideas, to listen to them. Rather than campaigning and politicking, we actually listen to what they have to say so that we can take their voice back to Ottawa to represent them better. So we've done this through organizing a community fair where we brought all the community organizations in the region together to talk to each other, but also to listen to them. We brought people together to listen to what was happening with Canada Post and the changes so that they could get a clearer picture of the changes that were happening and we could get their feedback about these ideas. We don't look at the growth that Bay Street tells us about. We look more at how our households doing. How are they handling debt? How are they handling the wages that they're receiving? And how can we help people in their everyday lives rather than helping large corporations?